Hey everyone, it is Gills with the Power Talk as K-State gets it done over Cincinnati 54-49. Certainly not the prettiest victory that we've ever seen from a Jerome Tang coach team, but you know what they say, win is a win. Doesn't matter how you get it, as long as you fight, as long as you come out on top, that's all that matters. And Kansas State was able to really kind of recover from a lethargic, poor, unenergetic start here. And early on in the first half, it was ugly. But, K-State just chipped away. K-State, got a point here, a stop there, and those add up. And obviously this team was able to take the lead. And I wouldn't say never looked back because K-State maybe let Cincinnati hang around for a bit in crunch time. But, K-State, tough teams find ways to win games, and that's what this team did. Late in this game, they were tough, they were gritty, they fought, they never gave up. K-State kept its foot on the gas. And believe it or not, guys, K-State has a chance to still have a bye in the Big 12 tournament. The 8 seed is up for grabs, and I know tiebreakers and a game against Iowa State on Saturday are going to dictate whether or not K-State plays on that Tuesday or Wednesday out at T-Mobile. But K-State's building momentum with Coleman Hawkins back in this lineup. I wouldn't say things are starting to click because, like I said, this one wasn't pretty, and Coleman Hawkins definitely had some rust to knock off, but you're winning games at the right time. If you can beat Iowa State on Saturday, you never know what can happen. Real quick here, you know the drill on this YouTube channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, but also over on gopowercat.com as well. If you're not a VIP sub, get your first month for just $1 over there. Plenty of written content as well as our message boards are always a good destination, win or lose, post game after a K-State game. But I mean, I was ready, man. I had notes at halftime. I went through and, K-State had early turnovers and they were ugly. They were just careless turnovers that K-State had, 17% from 3-point range. Brendan Hazen didn't hit a three-pointer in this game. There was a lot of stuff that could go on and on and on about the bad, right? But K-State was able to navigate around those and find a way to win. There was certainly a lot of things during this game. It wasn't looking good, but like I said, towards the end, I think defense, you hold a team to 49 points, right? You've got to give credit where it's due. I know Cincinnati missed some shots. Certainly some of the shots were open. 2 of 18 from 3-point range were the Bearcats. So not pretty in terms of that statistic, but why was that what it was? Well, K-State, I'm sure, deserves credit. We'll watch this one back on the film study as we do with every game here on Go Power Cat. And maybe we can look into that. Was Cincinnati just missing open shots, or was K-State forcing its opponent into tough looks? We'll see. But 49 points is 49 points. And, the Bearcats just could not get going. K-State kind of struggled to get going early and then maybe not found its groove, but was able to do more than its opponent in the second half, whereas Cincinnati just never truly was able to get it going. And this was a team that was starting to play some good basketball. And I know the net rating is very strong for this Cincinnati team, relatively speaking, with their record, Big 12 record. But a loss to Houston on Saturday for the Bearcats, maybe linger just a little bit here on senior night for Cincinnati, as they just didn't have enough punches to throw at Kansas State. And it took the Wildcats, like I keep saying here, it took the Wildcats a little while to start throwing maybe those punches, but Cincinnati did not have the answer more often than not. So it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Like I said, a win is a win. I don't want to say this one doesn't mean anything if you don't beat Iowa State on Saturday, but you made some progress here, right? You chipped away just in terms of the momentum here. If you don't beat the Cyclones on Saturday and you don't get another consecutive sweep, right? Kansas State over Cincinnati here. This is the first sweep of the season in which K-State obviously beats an opponent twice. You have a chance to do that again here with Iowa State on Saturday. You're going to have a real chip on your shoulder if you go into Kansas City with a healthy Coleman Hawkins with a winning streak. You lose to Iowa State, probably doesn't mean a whole lot. So very important couple of days here in practice for the Wildcats coming up. Somewhat of a quick turnaround here Wednesday to Saturday. K-State's going to have to lock in as let's call it like it is. A hungry Iowa State team is certainly going to be coming into Bramlage Coliseum with something to prove, not only because it got beat by Kansas State early on this year. They didn't get beat. They got dominated by Kansas State at Hilton Coliseum, but also coming off of a tough loss in overtime to BYU. So should be a fun game, man. K-State and Iowa State on Saturday. Should be a doozy. But for now, in the meantime, man, let's enjoy what we can get as K-State picks up another win over Cincinnati, 54-49. It's only K-State's third road victory of the season, but Kansas State is playing with some momentum right now.